Do you want to buy a home in 2021? Regardless if you want to buy next week or at the end of the year, it is important to understand the path to home ownership so we can get you to the finish line, which is keys in hand with a comfortable monthly mortgage payment. Buying a home can be a stressful process, especially if you don't know what to expect. And like I always say, guys, knowledge is power. The more you know, the better prepared you'll be. So in today's video, we will be discussing the complete path to home ownership so you know what to expect when you begin the process. What's up, guys? It's Jose.arvizu, and I just wanted to say that I really enjoy educating y'all about home ownership and would greatly appreciate it if you could like, share, and subscribe to my channel. It really helps me out and allows me to reach more people. Without further ado, here's the complete path to home ownership. A lot of people want to start off by finding a real estate agent and begin looking at homes or going to open houses. But if you are serious about buying a home, the first step should be to get pre-approved. Unless you are going to be paying in cash, in which case you can skip the first step. But if you are like the majority of us, the first thing you should do is talk to a loan officer about getting a loan. You can talk directly to a loan officer first or find a real estate agent and they will recommend you a loan officer. The loan officer will have you fill out an application that will include your income, job history, and current assets. And in addition to this, they will have to pull your credit. They will then ask for documentation to support the information you have given them. These documents include pay stubs, bank statements, and tax returns. The goal of the loan officer is to understand your financial situation so they can find an option that's best for you. So be prepared to share all of your financial information with your loan officer. Once the loan officer has gotten all of your information and documents, he or she will go over the loan options with you and will advise you on which one is best for you. There are many different loans available, but generally speaking, the better the credit and the more money you can put towards your down payment, the better your loan terms will be. I have some videos over the different loan programs on my channel, which you will see somewhere up here, and I will also have them linked in the description down below. I will also be making videos on the loan programs that I haven't covered soon, so be on the lookout for those. The loan officer will also discuss how much house you can afford, what the monthly payment may be, and give you an estimate of what the cash to close may be. Cash to close is your down payment plus your closing cost. Closing costs are extra expenses associated with buying a home that you'll have to pay, and are typically 2 to 3% of the purchase price. After this conversation, if everything is good to go and you agree to the terms of the loan officer will have a pre-approval letter ready for you, which will state how much you've been approved for. And now the fun begins. You get to go out and find your home. But hold on a second, Jose. This is definitely good information about the process of buying a home. But what about the process of getting ready to buy a home? Well, I'm glad you asked that. You don't just wake up one day and are ready to buy a home. You need to have money saved, good credit, and stable income just to start. So if you are still in the early preparation phase, I highly suggest that you check out some of my other videos to learn how to qualify for a home, and I will be also coming out with a video soon specifically about how to best prepare to buy a home this year. Now let's get back to the path of homeownership. Okay, so you have your pre-approval letter in hand and meet with your real estate agent to begin narrowing down your search. Your real estate agent will be your best friend during this process. They'll become your personal shopper and head negotiator. They will take into account all of your wants and needs to find your dream home, and once they do find it, they will help you put in a competitive offer. So that's an overview of what your real estate agent is going to do. Now the home shopping begins. You will be looking at pictures online, going to open houses, and scheduling showings for specific homes with your agent. And hopefully you will find your dream home soon. Once you have found the home you'd like to buy, your real estate agent will help you submit a formal offer that will include your pre-approval letter to prove to the seller that you can afford this home. Once your offer has been accepted, the purchase process begins. Once you have reached this point, it is very, very important that nothing about your financial situation changes. Don't change jobs, don't make super large deposits, and don't take out any new credit. Approval and the closing of this loan is dependent on your financial status staying consistent. The first part of this process is known as the option period. During this process, you will have to give an earnest money deposit to the owner to show that you are serious about buying the house. It is usually 1% and will go towards the final cash to close amount if this loan closes. In return, you will have around 5 to 10 days to inspect the house, negotiate some repairs if needed, and decide if you want to proceed with buying the house. Check out my home inspection video to understand why you need an inspection. After the inspection, the appraisal will be completed. An appraisal determines the dollar amount that the house is worth. The hope is that the appraisal meets or exceeds the purchase price. If it does not, then some problems may arise. The bank will only lend you for what the house is worth. If it appraises undervalued, then there will have to be some negotiations done in order to proceed. But for the sake of this video, let's say that it meets value and you are good to move forward. While the option period and appraisal were going on, the loan officer had turned your file over to the underwriter, who basically has the final say-so to approve or deny your loan. Their job is to make sure that all the information on the file is correct, and they assess how much of a risk the lender will take on if they decide to give you a loan. The loan officer is basically the mediator between you and the underwriter, so be sure to provide any additional documents requested so that the loan officer can promptly get them to the underwriter. During this step, there are also other things going on in the background, such as title work and the choosing of homeowner's insurance. Once this has been completed and the underwriter says you're good to go, you will be issued the clear to close. You are almost to the finish line. By now, you should have received your closing disclosure, which will tell you exactly how much money you need to purchase the house. It will include down payment and closing costs. You will pay this to a title company who will make sure that the money gets to the appropriate parties. You will also need to show up to the title company and sign a big stack of papers, which will then be sent to the mortgage company so they can verify everything. And once this has been done, congratulations, your loan has successfully funded and you have now achieved homeownership. And that's it, guys. This is the complete path to homeownership. If you plan on buying a home this year, I hope this video helped you better understand and prepare for the process. Do me a huge favor and like and comment on this video. It really helps me out and allows me to reach more people. Also, don't forget to subscribe and share this video with any future homeowners you know so they can be better prepared as well. Like I said at the beginning of the video, guys, knowledge is power. The more you know, the better prepared you'll be. Thank you guys for watching this video and have a wonderful day.